But yeah, this is a big place. People need to have more space like this. I mean, there's a lot of space here. Unfortunately, a lot of people live in the big city and they don't get no space, and then they want to complain about how there's just too many people, it's overcrowded. Oh my God. It's because they haven't figured out that they could leave the city and they can go into the countryside, away from a lot of people, where there's people spaced out everywhere and there's so much land that it's ridiculous. But unfortunately, everybody makes it to where you have to work in a city, so therefore you can only make money in a big city. So everyone has to crowd densely together in a big city, and then they complain about the traffic. And it's like, well, it's basically the system that's set up that way to drive you nuts and make you think that you have to work in a big city all the time. That's basically what's going on. So the system is the problem. But I know that'll never get fixed because people don't fix anything. So eventually people will have to figure that out, but I'm sure that they'll be complaining about overpopulation the whole time during that situation. Whatever. I don't want to get too detailed into that type of topic, but it's just nice to be able to take the dogs out, and it's not too hot today, it's not too cold, it's just like the perfect temperature. There's no wind, so of course the horse flies are flying around my head constantly. I hope that Max doesn't have any horse flies on his head up there, because they made his face all red and swollen right here last week. So I don't know if they were biting him, or I don't know what that is, what they're doing, but it's like he had, like, because I gave him a haircut, so it's like all red here on his skin, and it was like swelling up because of the horse flies were like biting him, or mosquitoes or something. So I wonder if he's sticking his head in the deep weeds and that's causing the problem, maybe. I don't know. I just figured I'd make a short vlog, since I don't really do vlogs anymore. Seems like I just don't do anything anymore with videos. And the vlog is, I'm still working on the videos for the Philippines from last November and December. I'm trying to edit them in a way that I can make it interesting for people, and have it look and make sense and make it cohesive and make, so it's logical, and make it look pretty, I guess. But it's kind of hard to do that because some of these videos have music in the background from companies that want to copyright you on YouTube if you if the song is in your video, even though it's not your fault. So yeah, the copyright claim stuff is a pain in the butt, unfortunately. But I'm working through it, and slowly but surely we'll get there. But I figure I'll just kind of do these type of videos in between when I'm not doing those videos, and just kind of try to keep this vlog going, because I haven't had the energy to do any videos and stuff. Because to be honest, I guess this is kind of a subject. To be honest, YouTube really doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense for the person who makes videos. It makes sense for YouTube. It just doesn't make sense for the people that is the you in tube. So basically it's like you can't get monetized unless you get a lot of views and a certain amount of watch hours and all this. And if you have to get to that level, but somehow it seems like I never get there. I have other YouTube channels, okay? This channel doesn't have many subscribers at all, so I can't really blame this one yet because it hasn't even hit 1,000. So, but you can't really get, it's stupid horse flies. Anyway, you can't really get noticed because you put out a video it might get a few views in the first week, and then it disappears and just kind of goes unwatched forever after that. It's just, there's no more views. And if you get no more views after you put out a video initially the first week, everyone just says, well, just keep putting out videos constantly. Well, do you put out a video every single day, consistently flood the market with videos? And if you have a job and you're working already, that's kind of a hard thing to just do, you know? So that's just something that I noticed, and I noticed that people are complaining about losing subscribers or people not being notified when their new videos come out. And it's like, I think YouTube is just doing it. They're just using us to make money off our free videos that we upload for free. We upload them assuming that eventually they'll monetize us and all that, but they don't. It seems like on a lot of channels, they don't get monetized at all after 5 years of consistent videos, even quality videos. So it's like you're literally, it's like you're giving them free content to have other people watch, and then they don't pay you for it. You see what I'm saying? It's like you're being used as a slave for slave labor to make videos because you decided you want to do a YouTube channel. And a lot of people would like to be paid to do YouTube channels because, let's be honest, it'd be nice to be able to have a channel where you're making money off your channel instead of going to a place and work to constantly have to work for somebody and be there on a certain time, and you can't take vacation. You can't do anything unless you are okayed by your boss. Well, in order to break free of the system and be free, you need to not have a boss, and you need to not have to be at a certain place. And it's always nice to be able to work for yourself. But if you can't break out of the system, then you have a slave master, which is your boss. Yeah, he pays you, but you still can't take a vacation and go wherever you want, whenever you want, because you have to ask the person who has your leash, which is your boss, if you can do that. So that's where, like, having a YouTube channel and social media stuff is beneficial for a person to make money if they allow you to make money. But anyway, I think I talked enough about that. It seems like a lot of nonsense that no one's going to care about. But anyway, that's my thought for the day, I guess. But anyway, if you like this video or my other videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.